Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, very good afternoon. I am good. And how about you?
Yeah, I'm also quite well. Thank you so much for asking. How is it going on?
Yeah, things are going well. So, we are meeting first time. Would you like to introduce yourself? I want to know about you.
Of course, as we are meeting very first time, so just I'm going to introduce myself before you. So this is Ali. I belong to Uttar Pradesh. When it comes to my profession, I'm working as an accountant. Apart from this, I'm graduate person. I did PG with computer. Whenever I get free time, so I love to make a video and I
Oh,
upload on my YouTube channel as well. Yeah, this is all about me.
oh, that is great. So,
Hmm.
would you like to know about
So
me or yeah?
yeah, actually, I would like to listen to you because I don't know more. This is our first conversation, so I would be happy to listen to you as well.
It's my pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Meenu Jain. I'm a homemaker, mother of two sons. If I talk about my academics, I did BSc in Bio, and after that I
Mhm.
did fashion designing, but I never did job. And I live in UP. It is a very small town. It is very close to Delhi. And that is all
Mhm.
about, yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so first of all, I want to ask you a few questions related to English language. Would you like to go for it, or do you
Yeah.
have any other?
No, no.
Okay, so I want to know about your English journey. When did you start this one?
It's been 2 years when I started my journey. Yeah.
Mhm.
I've come.
Okay. Mm. So when you started learning this language at that point of time, what was your level and what would you like to
Okay.
say about it?
I was
Mm-hmm.
able to understand, I was able to read, and I was yeah, but it was very hard to me speak. I used to get
Mm-hmm.
stuck and I used to get blank. So, yeah.
Mm.
I was
Okay.
terrible. I had a low self esteem. I had no confidence.
It happened with everyone because I am able to recall my days. So it was like same. I was very shy person. I had a lot of hesitation. I didn't have at that point of time confidence. So I was facing a lot of problem as well. So as we started learning new language. That the reason I think it was right. Okay, so what are the techniques did you use at that point of time to start your English journey?
Initial point, I just started talking because we have been learning this language since childhood,
Hmm.
and I wanted to speak. So I thought rather than going uh, learning grammar, because I already knew this grammar, like we read in 12th class, 10th class.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought,
Mm-hmm.
and I did this the same thing. I used some
Mm-hmm.
application for speaking purpose. And I went
Mm-hmm.
there, I started talking with people. When I found I'm comfortable with talking, then I started learning grammar and reading books. Because being as a
Hmm.
homemaker, I had no time that time. It was not that much time. So I thought whatever time I have, I should try to get fluency. Yeah.
Okay, that is good. Something different style you have used because what people do, people love to go for the grammar in initial stage. They love to go for the grammar. After the grammar, they love to go for the talk. But you started conversation at that point of time. What was your feelings? Because I think I want to know about the mistakes. Were you doing mistake or not in initial stage?
These days,
No, no, initial stage because you didn't pay the more attention
yeah,
towards the grammar.
I thought I had a fear. First, I wanted to get rid of my fear. I wanted to remove
Okay.
my hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to make mistake and I used to get blank. It took many months to come out
Hmm.
yeah. It was not easy. Yes, sometimes I used to get frustrated. Sometimes I used to get demotivated because I
Hmm.
was putting so much effort. Like after speaking, I started watching videos, learning, reading, and after putting, if you are not getting that much result, which you are
Hmm.
considered, so sometimes you feel very low. So yeah, it
Demoralized.
happens
Yeah.
to me also. Sometimes I used to feel yeah, why I'm putting so much effort? Maybe it will not won't help me. But I was very passionate. I didn't give up.
That is good. So, what are the things are you doing these days? Because you are able to speak. So, what would you like to do? whenever you
Yeah,
get free
like
time?
sometimes I listen. Listening is much easier for me whenever I'm working in a kitchen, I'm lying on bed. So I work on my listening part more. And
Hmm.
reading, I read any story and try to remember like some vocabulary as well.
Hmm. So, remembering vocabularies, it's really very difficult. So, do you have any technique to recall or memorize it, or do you just?
Yeah, like I try whatever vocabulary I'm using, replace
Hmm.
with advanced. I just try to
Okay.
like remember the synonyms because it is very
Hmm.
hard. Now you can't remember new ones. So just
Right.
try to replace. Yeah.
Hmm. That is good
Wherever
technique.
I get that, so I try to get the vocabulary because if I'm random vocabulary I'm learning and I'm not
Hmm.
using, so it is not going
Hmm.
to benefit me because after few days I will gonna to forget that vocabulary if I'm not using it in my conversation. And if I
Hmm.
try to put that vocabulary forcefully, so sometimes I used to get stuck. I used to get stuck. So rather than I
Hmm.
thought, don't put so much pressure. Just try to speak fluently. That is my
Hmm.
technique.
Hmm. Hmm. That is good. That is good. Because speaking is very important. If you are going to learn a lot of things, if you are not going to speak, so the words will not come while
If I
speaking.
purchase too much grocery and spices, I'm not cooking. So what is the benefit? And I am
Right.
purchasing vegetable and little bit spices and making a dishes. So that is more yeah beneficial. So rather than
Absolutely,
going
all
for
right.
a too much things, rather like
Hmm.
yeah you can take small things and take a step. That is much better.
Right, right, right. Absolutely, all right. Okay, that
And
is good.
here we are for speaking purpose. And if we see this language, it has a vast, like in Hindi also, we are not going to
Hmm.
use so much idiom phrases. Like we have a limited, which we use on daily conversation. There is
Hmm.
nothing like poet and writer use those kind of a complicated words. And yeah,
Hmm.
we are not going to use it. Sometime we came across those words, na, so we are not able to understand sometime. Like we are not
Hmm.
that much good in Hindi, so how can we assume like we are gonna to learn English? Yeah, that is not
Right,
possible.
right,
As much
right.
as we speak and we are able to convey our message, so that is good.
Hmm. I also believe that if someone say I am not able to speak English, so I always say if you are able to speak in your native language like Hindi, so you can speak in English as well. If someone stand on the podium or on the stage, and if they are able to deliver their message in Hindi language, so if it would be possible in Hindi, then it would be possible in English. Otherwise, it is
Mm.
not possible. So this is
Yeah,
absolutely all right. Hmm.
yeah, we can't compare ourselves na, like people who are very good speaker, and we want to become like
Hmm.
that. If we are not able to
Hmm.
speak in our native language, so how can we deliver that kind of a speech in English language? So we are
Right.
just going on the wrong path.
Hmm. First, we should know the weakness of
Yeah.
English or our
And
journey.
check
Then
your
we
level
can.
also. No, if you're a beginner, just go for like simple talk. Don't go
Hmm.
like yeah, topics. Yeah, simple, random talk. So in that way,
Hmm.
when you feel like now I am able to commit, then you can go for a topic, little bit, simple one. In Hindi also, you
Hmm.
can someone is ask me about say something about your mother, say something
Hmm.
about social media, something. It is not possible for me because I don't have that
Hmm.
much knowledge on that topic. So how can I
Hmm.
speak English as well?
Right. Right. Absolutely all right. Okay. So I want to know one more thing. What would you like to suggest if someone asks to you, how can I improve my thinking power?
Okay, check your big level first and try to
Hmm.
speak at least
Hmm.
little bit. Start with a broken English. If you are not speaking, so as much you learn, not going to benefit. Like yeah, it is not
Hmm.
going to like you always stuck there. Same. If you are going for a
Hmm.
translation and you are learning too much grammar, that is not going to benefit. Yeah,
Hmm.
simultaneously, like side by side. First, work on speaking, and side by side, you can work on your grammar. When you feel like, yeah, I'm making mistake, I need to improve myself, then you can go for a grammar because grammar is the
Hmm.
soul of a language. If you want to become a good conversationalist, you want to make a good conversation, so grammar is also needed.
Absolutely all right. When we know the grammar, we feel more confident. We feel whatever we are going to speak, it would be good. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it depends also, na,
So,
like if someone is a grocery seller and vendor, they are able to connect with the people with the small English words sentences. So
Hmm.
they are not like if you are going for a teacher and you are going up for a good profession, that time you
Hmm.
should be good conversationalist. Otherwise, it's impact na others bad. Your impact
Hmm.
won't be good.
Okay, so my next question goes to you. What level would you like to achieve in English?
Yeah, I want to be comfortable. I can deliver my thoughts. I don't get stuck. And yeah, gradually I will overcome. Like I know I have that much ability. Like I read
Hmm.
books. That kind of words in future I am gonna to use that also. When I am here,
Hmm.
so in future I will be different.
Hmm. So, a lot of people have different desire and different aim to learn this language for the job, for the YouTube, for many reasons. What about you? This is your passion, or do
Now
you have
my
any?
personal growth, and now I am loving this language because it is giving me chance to connect with the people. My kids grown up, they are busy with their work, and I have a plenty of time. In that way, I can use my time and enhance my personality. And if I get a chance,
Mhm.
I would like to help beginners if they are facing a problem and they want to get some help from my side. So I would,
Hmm.
yeah, like to help them.
Hmm, that is good. You are exploring the things at the same time. You love to help others as well. So
Yeah.
I want to know about one thing. How do you like to help others? Do you go for Hindi to English rapid fire, or do you make him understand in Hindi? Or while talking, if someone make mistakes, so you love to correct him. So which method do you like to use?
Yeah, I am thinking making a group of girls. Like first, I would like to go for a girls, yeah, because I'm comfortable with like that.
Hmm.
And yeah, I can rectify their mistake. I can share my experiences by which I started and how I gained this. So I will do the same kind of thing, and I will apply some methods also. I have some methods in my mind. I will use there, and in future, I would like to help
Hmm.
beginners, and that is in my
Hmm.
bucket
Hmm.
list.
Okay, so there are a few YouTube channels like Persona Institute and Chandan San and many others. They love to go for rapid fire. So, do you believe and do you believe that it would be very helpful for the learners while learning English?
I think so. That is a rapid fire is nothing. Yeah, you are making like if someone come and ask me translation, I'm gonna to make mistake. And when I speak, I automatically words come. So that is not
Hmm.
going to work. Yeah, if their method, yeah, they are getting, but I don't think so. It is not like
Hmm.
it is not.
Hmm. Hmm.
Because
That
when you
mean,
start like Hindi also, na, if someone asks you how to speak, so it is very hard to say. But it comes
hmm.
automatically from your inside.
Yeah, while speaking, words automatic come. Like we have been talking to you last
And
less
saying
than
one thing,
15
that
minutes.
there are so many methods. Saying one
Hmm.
thing, yeah, it
There are
depends on
so
you.
many.
How are you
Hmm.
going to say that thing? There is only not
Hmm.
one method. And
Hmm.
every language, na, there is a different. So you can't say,
Hmm.
na, like rapid. I don't like that kind of thing.
Hmm.
In that, na,
Okay.
people are taking more time. I have never,
Hmm.
I haven't taken any kind of a class. And if
Okay.
I
Okay.
can do,
Okay.
yeah, anyone can do. Then there is a Dehati ma'am. She is also doing the same thing. She just did herself and she reached this point and still she is doing. So yeah, anyone can do. It depends person to
Hmm.
person. And there are
Actually,
so
it
many people.
depends.
Yeah,
It depends on.
they are here to earn money. So they will apply
Hmm.
all kind of a method to attract people.
Hmm. And every people have some different idea how to learn this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Some people love to go for grammar. Someone
Mm.
love to go for deep English, and someone love to go for speak. They do not think about the deep. So it depends on the person. Some few person love to first learn the grammar, then go for the English language, spoken language, and few of them they start from speaking, then they go for the grammar.
But
So
you can
which is
see now
good.
there are so many teachers. They are good
Hmm.
at grammar. They are like, but still they are not able to speak. It means
Hmm.
grammar is not going to help you in the speaking. It's your
Hmm.
like your confidence, your courage. You need to speak when you connect with the
Hmm.
people. So you will get
Hmm.
idea how to frame that sentence. And like it is not you can't translate whole thing like
Hmm.
पंखा चल रहा है, fan is walking. It is the fan is
Hmm.
on. तो पंखा चालू है.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's like
Uh,
कोई मेरे पीछे से आया, someone is behind me. So like someone came in my absence. So there is a method. Na, translate going to make a blunder if you are just
right.
going for
Right.
a translation. So yeah,
Hmm.
translation is not going to help you. Yeah, but
Hmm.
grammar is needed, but speaking is different.
Absolutely all
And
right.
it
And what
comes
I
na
believe that.
understanding. You have to improve your understanding while speaking. Na, it comes. It takes na
Hmm.
more time, 1 year, 2 year, to
Hmm.
increase your understanding with this language. It doesn't come na
Hmm.
2 3 months. Yeah, you are able to speak, but not that much yet.
What are your hobbies? What do you love to do in your free time?
Okay, like nowadays my whole things are going like I'm a homemaker. I already very busy, and nowadays my
Hmm.
all hobbies you can say move around this language. Whatever I
Hmm.
watch, listen, read, this language. But earlier I used to watch spiritual videos and
Hmm.
cooking, fashion, that one. And I had a like great interest in yoga. I learned yoga. I used to go, there is a nearby
Hmm.
my home, there is a yoga center. Still, I love, and I do
Hmm.
little bit yoga at home, and I do meditation before going bed. After getting up, I do 5 10 minutes meditation daily. It's my yeah, these
Hmm.
things I love, and I love cooking very much. And I can cook different kind of dishes. I am a pure vegetarian. Whatever I cook related to vegetation, I can bake
Hmm.
cake. I can make different kind of drinks and all kind of dishes. So yeah, that is it.
Hmm. That is good. You have a wonderful hobbies. So I want to know about the yoga and exercise because maybe you have started for a long time, but I want to know before starting yoga or exercise, what was your uh, attention, what was your mindset, and what was your thinking power, and after yoga, how is
My
it?
perception like yeah changed after doing yoga. Earlier I was going through some like after marriage you don't have nothing, you are
Hmm.
monotonous life doing cooking, managing your home. So sometimes after getting so much education you are at home, you are not doing nothing, so you start feeling something like stuck. So I was
Hmm.
stuck and I was nothing, and I used to get headaches, body pain, and I
Hmm.
was facing so many issues. And that time I thought I should go for a yoga. And when I started and I found it was very good, I started feeling some changes in me and
Hmm.
got rid of my migraine. And I had a severe problem of a migraine. Now I'm not suffering from
Okay.
migraine. And
Hmm.
I was some rough patch of my life also. Not like life is not a bed of roses. And in our
Hmm.
like some ups and downs. So yeah, there were so many issues. But after going there, I started working on myself, how to manage your mindset. So yeah, in that way, it helped me a lot.
That is good. I heard about many times yoga and exercise is very helpful. When people go for the meditation, they can get more relief, and they can feel more.
Yoga
Uh,
means like connecting by yourself. Yoga means
hmm,
not exercise. It is connection with yourself, with your inner
hmm,
self. Yeah, by doing pranayam, doing yeah these things. Na, when you start
hmm,
working on breath, so you connect with yourself and you get a good mindset.
that is good. Okay, so do you have any question for me? Otherwise, we can wrap up our
So
conversation.
when do you start working on your English and what was your level that time? And what kind of changes you are experiencing in you before, like when you started and now?
So when I started English language, I would say here I was zero. I was not more good at grammar and spoken. So I was very beginner. So I started watching YouTube videos and started watching some grammar videos, started watching some conversational videos. And from there, whenever I got new words, so I used to write down sometimes on my cell phone, sometimes on my diaries. So I used to do these are the things. And then after I came to know about the few audio applications, then I started talking on audio application. When I started talking on audio base, then I got some confidence. I was getting chance to remove my hesitation. I was getting chance to represent myself in front of other. I was getting a lot of new questions at that point of time. I was not able to answer all other things. Sometimes I just answered in a single sentence like this. But then after I realized it, we should not go for one answer. We should go for long answer. That would be better for a spoken journey. Then I started it, and after putting a lot of efforts, I was able to speak, and now I am putting my efforts towards my language. Sometimes I watch if I feel free. Sometimes I make videos. Sometimes I edit my video because I'm a YouTuber. So these are the things I pay attention where I'm making mistake. What are the things should I have to enhance
Rectify.
myself,
Yeah, okay.
rectify? So these are the things I am doing, and slowly I'm improving.
Good speaker. You are like you have a great. Like when I started,
Hmm.
I used to speak in a very rush. I was in very
Hmm.
speedy that time.
Hmm.
Sometime like people used to say me, speak little slow, speak little. Yeah, but gradually
Yeah, it
I
happened.
it was very difficult for me that time. It was very difficult. But now I feel yeah,
Hmm.
everything takes time and
Actually,
some
no.
everything is different.
Right. Actually, when I started talking on video call, at that one time, I started controlling the pace of speaking, because when I was talking on the audio call, I was talking like super fast train. So I was talking very fast. So what I realized that I was using some filler words. I was speaking very fast, very rapid, but I was using some filler words like no and few others. Then I realized myself, oh, this is not a good trick. We should little control on the pace and avoid some filler
Uh,
words. And then I started little taking some pause and I started talking, and sometimes I speak rapid and sometimes I speak very slowly. So yeah, it's depend on the situation.
it depends.
Yeah.
Na? Sometimes you are in a flow. So you
It happened.
you are start
Sometimes it happen.
speaking in a speed. But
Automatic. Yeah.
otherwise speaking in a pace, na, like speaking slow. So that is much good. Because you also get chance to
Hmm.
get to thinking.
Understand.
You are not
Hmm.
speaking in a slow manner, so you start making more mistakes and you
Hmm.
start getting time.
Hmm. If
So
we
in
are
a
going to
speed
take
flow is
lyrics
much
pause,
better.
so it would help both of them, because we are going to get the chance of thinking little bit, and the friend people maybe they are able to understand, a better way. So this is important. In foreigner, I have seen many of them. They are speaking very fluently, but few of them they speak very slowly. They
Mhm.
speak words, then take pause. They speak, then take pause. Like few of them in the market, you can see in the tea stall. You can say few of people they speak very slowly, very calmly. So the things I have seen. So it's a depend on the person, but what we
Yeah.
are going to speak, just we should try to focus on audience. If they can understand fluently, so we should go for it. Otherwise we should take pause that the people can understand in better way.